join me. Because tomorrow, I'm taking a train to another country.
Adam the Woo is in jolly old England, and he wants us to make sure we realize, though, it's not going to be for long. Just a layover, as he calls it, for one day, and then a train ride to another destination. A lot of people think France. I don't think it's going to be France because everybody wants it to be France. So Adam will put that off as long as possible to subvert expectations. His favorite thing to do, even if he doesn't know what it's called.
Today, London. Join me, shall you? It is a rather warm day, warmer than I expected.
Uh-oh, London, you're already upsetting the Woo. He was trying to escape the heat. He was assured it would not be hot by his own research skills of his weather app.
Here's a very unique looking Mickey D's. Look at this place. Love it.
I think it never ceases to amaze us when the Woovians fall all over themselves with the, "Oh, Adam, I love seeing the world through your eyes. It's an England like I've never seen before." To give credit to Adam, there's nothing wrong with what he's showing us per se, but the expectation of living this jet-set lifestyle, first class, lounges everywhere he goes, to be in this rarefied air above the common man, as Woo thinks he is, there is the expectation that the content that you're making money from should be elevated a little bit. And the Woovians act like he's the greatest travel vlogger they've ever seen. And he might be one of the worst. Again, not terrible. When you point a decent camera at beautiful things, most of the time you're going to get that at least right.
This is a really unique building. There's a lot of pigeons right here. Someone's been feeding them some bread. Not sure if that bread was tuppence a bag or not.
Everything's just going to be a retread, isn't it? Even later in this video, he's just retracing his steps from the first visit.
Of the tube. I mean, it's really complex when you look at it, but once you get the hang of it, as long as you read the signs correctly, do a little, pay attention, do a little bit of moderate research.
Excuse me, did he say research? I thought that was a 4-letter word for you, Adam. My goodness. Don't ever say that again.
It's a little more mellow than I'll imagine it's going to be when I get into London proper. Those subways, from what I remember, really busy. This one, not so much.
Only Adam would go to London, England with the expectations that things would be mellow and low-key.
So I need to take the Piccadilly line, eastbound platform 2, not the platform 1. Mind the gap. Also, no cycling, roller skating, or skateboarding.
My goodness, that was some rapid fire, mind the gap, sign reading, discussions with himself. You know, I would have some more respect, I think, if I thought Adam was trying to help a traveler from the U.S., maybe that they're going to go to England. And not that he has to do that. Not that that has to be the purpose of any of his videos. But Woovians praise him for that. Thank you for showing us how to travel. He isn't doing that. He's having a discussion with himself, not only for posterity, but just for his own reinforcement. And he'll do this every time.
Just keep your feet off the seats.
See, folks, always follow the Adam the Woo philosophy. Content will find you. Content always finds a way. Even if it's the most mundane sign, you read it, and the Woovians will love it.
Get off at Blackfriars and then I can walk over to the cathedral. I should get there about a half hour. Wow, look at this. Yeah, this is definitely more of a beehive of activity than where I was.
Adam continues to have conversations with himself as his anxiety no doubt is beginning to rise, the mellow mood giving way to that beehive of activity. Up the escalator we go.
Upon exiting out to street level, stop by Petite Pret, which would be like a small Pret, which is like the smaller version of the Pret-a-Manger or Pret-a-Manger.
pret-a-manger. It's French for ready to eat. Pret-a-manger. It's not hard, Adam. Adam, of course, very disgruntled about the size of the coffee. He'll need more because on the starvation and caffeine diet, you need lots and lots of caffeine.
Didn't get a whole heck of a lot of sleep. Oh yeah, I am definitely in London.
Adam even repeating phrases that he said the last trip, and if he follows suit, he'll say that at least one more time.
I had no idea that the character Max Headroom was named after a real saying. I just thought it was a clever name.
I don't think it's a bad thing you didn't know it. I would say a lot of people didn't know it because they don't have any interest in knowing that. But if you'd ever looked at the Wikipedia, it's literally in the first paragraph.
Who knew? I should have known that, but I didn't. All right around this corner. Last time I was in town, it was later in the evening. By the time I got over here, I wasn't able to go inside. So hopefully I can get in there today. Look at this thing. Wow.
Adam loves cutting it close on times to go to things when he can. Now, certain times he has to be somewhere, and he is. But he mainly just likes to determine himself whenever he gets somewhere. He's on nobody's schedule. He's on woo time.
And you know you're in London when you see the telephone booths.
British fact. Number 1.
It's a nice little photo there. You got the cathedral right there, and then you got the telephone booths here.
He pointed out the exact same thing last time in almost the exact same way. But I mainly like when Adam, most of the time something will come to him, and that was a situation where it didn't. He thought he had something, and it didn't come.
A couple different sides of this, but used in the original Mary Poppins, and I think also in Mary Poppins Returns.
I think Adam knows that Mary Poppins was shot exclusively in California, not at all in England, because he does even mention that that was a matte painting, but Mary Poppins Returns, as he points out, yes indeed, did have filming locations in England.
Was an admission fee, £26.
But believe me when I say this is a work expense.
She said, "You are aware there's only 40 minutes of tourist time left, correct?" I said, "Yes." So that works as long as I'm in.
Do not sass the woo, St. Paul's Cathedral worker. He knows exactly how long he needs. 40 minutes is way longer than Adam needs with anything of cultural significance.
3 minutes. Very beautiful.
I love that faintly said very beautiful that you can barely hear. And I hope the cathedral meets his expectations.
Once walking in, definitely as magnificent as I expected it to be. And I've never been in this building before. Lately, I've been going to a lot of basilicas and cathedrals.
Yeah, you're a regular experto in basilica, Adam.
A lot of different countries I go to have some really ornate, massive worship houses.
Yeehaw! Come on down to Adam's Worship Houses Emporium, folks. We got subject matter experts to help you with all kinds of your worship housing needs. From ornate, small basilicas, we got them. Use promo code Mr. Basilica for 20% off at checkout.
A couple different sections you can go to, but there are no lifts, no elevators. They call them lifts here, not elevators.
British fact. Number 2.
But there's no lifts up to the middle section.
Lifts? What is he talking about?
Have you not been listening? A lift is the British version of an elevator. Idiot!
That's not very nice.
You told me to say that.
Adam lets us know that he already wasn't able to film an area. I know. Everybody's upset. I am too.
Well, it's really beautiful, but for whatever reason, they were really strict on filming in the Whispering Alley. A lot of people were attempting to take photos, and some of the employees were yelling across from the Whispering Alley for them not to film, which I thought was kind of interesting that they were yelling no filming in a whispering.
Oh, Adam, they make exceptions to everything to yell at you.
580 steps, 560 steps, 500. Overlooking top portion, well, the center top portion overlooking.
I always love going up to the center top portion overlooking.
Yes, it's so majestic.
And it truly is a beautiful view. And good fortune, Adam was able to secure a pamphlet. And in that pamphlet, information about the cathedral itself. Now, Adam has to tread lightly when it comes to information that he reads. Because remember, in England before, it was a ill-fated pamphlet that told him that Sherlock Holmes wasn't real.
Treasure in a London icon designed by Sir Christopher Wren in the 17th century. It has been home for the Cathedral Church of the Diocese of London. Diocese of London.
Oh my gosh, your dad is a freaking preacher. How do you not know the word diocese?
So Adam will make his way up the 528 steps, or whatever it ended up being. I'm fully convinced this is purely for him to showcase his personal foot fetish. We see his feet maybe more than we've ever seen them. I apologize.
So skinny. Like, this is my hand. This is how narrow this is. Look at this. It's like the most narrow hallway anyway.
$5,000 flight, $17 clothing allowance.
That's a great photo right there.
It truly is, Adam. It's a really good photo. But could you do us a favor? And move the heck on! You're holding up the line!
There's the London Eye.
See, Adam remembers things.
Far, far too many feet Pete's. And I cut out a lot of them. But if Rex Ryan is watching this, he's one happy man.
At 28 up, 528 down. I just asked and confirmed that's a lot of steps.
Wait, he asked and confirmed that it was 528 steps? Or did he ask and confirm that 528 steps was a lot of steps? I'm confused.
I climbed all the way up there. By stairs. Felt pretty good though, honestly. It got really narrow and tight in some places and very crowded. Slow pace through narrow corridors leading to the top of that bad boy. But I did it. Had my Mary Poppins moment.
Well, we're all so thrilled that Adam got his Mary Poppins moment. Now, Adam does something that he's been doing a lot lately. He'll do something, he'll go to a place, then he'll film the place from multiple angles, almost to convince himself that he did what we just saw him do and what he just experienced. It's very weird.
This one's not red, this was painted black.
I see a phone booth and I want it painted black.
There's a regular coffee place, not the petite version.
Yes, Karen the Woo still reeling from the small size of the previous coffee. Needs more caffeine.
Yeah, this one combined with the other one I had, that kinda constitutes a large coffee. Pret-a-manger?
Wrong!
Pret-a-manger?
No way.
Pret-a-monger.
Not a chance.
Pret-a-manger.
No, Adam. 1,000 times no. Wrong again. If you want to, you can just say Pret. That's what people in England typically say.
British fact. 3.
What? No, I wasn't doing a British fact. Only Adam does that.
Cheers. Cheers. All right, over at Blackfriars Station. I think I'm gonna take the subway a couple stops and go over to Leicester Square and Piccadilly Circus. The closest to Leicester Square is the Embankment.
Yet again, Adam is having a conversation with himself, and the Woovians will swear that he's talking to them.
I guess at Leicester Square, so I need to go westbound platform, District and Circle lines.
Merchandise stands. £5, you get your little bag here. £10, you get your bigger bag. Big Ben right there. Telephone booth. Queen. David Bowie. Mask emblem across your face.
A movie premiere looks like something Jurassic, the new Jurassic World film, perhaps over there. They do a lot of movie premieres over there. In fact, over here at this theater, you have John Hurt, who's in a bunch of stuff. He was in Home Alone. He was in Beaches. He was in.
This pisses me off royally. Film aficionado Wu can't take a couple minutes just to make sure he knows what he's talking about. Confusing Sir John Hurt with John Hurd, both amazing actors. But John Hurt, multi-time BAFTA award winner, Golden Globe winner.
Guess who I am, believe it or not. I'm the Home Alone dad.
And it's not that people don't get their names mixed up. I'm sure they do. But it's the fact that Wu takes no time to prepare anything and has nothing but time is what's so infuriating. I encourage you, for John Hurd, who had an amazing body of work, he did a podcast with Ileana Douglas not long before he died. It was amazing. She asked him a ton of great probing questions. He thought it strange that anybody would be interested in his thoughts on anything. He thought he was just an actor, that was his job, and he was really taken aback of her interest in him and her talking about how interested the fans would be. He seemed very surprised by that. It's a very good interview, and lost him too soon. I really think more than anything, Adam was more concerned about getting his feet in the frame than anything else. So Adam once again finds himself in the middle of a movie premiere, but he is kept at a great distance this time and not able to finagle his way closer to the stars. We get a rare glimpse into that exhaustive editing that Adam talks about that he does so often when he uses the zoom till its fullest potential, dialing it up to 11 in iMovie.
I think I've seen enough. I'm good. Speaking of Mary Poppins, talking about her earlier, here she is right there. There's a little sculpture of Mary.
So a
Practically
Wu
perfect in
Pete on
every way.
steroids, but Adam wants to remind you this was not really a visit. Yes, he's in England, but he's not really there. You can't hold him to do anything specifically. But has he not entertained you? That is his hope. Next stop, Amsterdam. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for building this community into what it is. This channel succeeds only because each and every one of you. Thank you for those that watch and comment. Thank you again, those that watch via TV. I appreciate each and every one of you. I feel your energy. This was a bit of a abbreviated video versus what I had wanted to do. Very hectic schedule the last couple weeks. Next week, going out of town, so trying to make all that work has given me a little bit less free time. And I know you all can relate to that. Later today, not sure what time, we know how my schedule can change. Later today, I will tackle the Amsterdam video, and hopefully that'll be something you'll be interested in seeing. Thank you so much. You've been passing through. Lori was here even at one point in this video. She's not here right now. But you've been watching Passing Through Productions. I'm Aaron. You've been passing through, and I greatly appreciate it.